Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be taking a look at Kuja, who's going to be getting a rework and his brand new FR weapon. Now we're going to take a look and I'm going to be explaining why I do feel like they are holding back on Kuja, because with the quote-unquote rework that he got and his brand new FR weapon, it doesn't really stand out on top of some of the other characters that we currently have in the game. So because of that, I'm going to explain why you should actually consider passing up on Kuja's FR and him in general, and hopefully later down the line in the future they will consider giving him an actual rework. But we'll get into that, or we will get into all of that in this video. So do let me know what your plans are going to be down in the comment section below, if you're going to be pulling or not. And of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you to all of my YouTube members for the continuous support. I appreciate you guys greatly. If you ever thought about becoming a YouTube member and further supporting the channel, you can either click the first link in the description below or hit the join button below for details on how to become one of my members. And thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. And a shout out to Sinogi, Arthur, and Azura for the continuous support. Let's continue on to the video. So we'll first start off with Kuja's rework. So his LD gains 1 use. It deals an AoE HP attack 7 times that now deals full HP damage that allows for 150% stolen max brave overflow. His overhead adds a 30% elemental weakness brave damage up and a 20% party HP damage up. His BT effect now adds a 20% party HP damage cap up. Now with Laguna as his partner, Kuja's FR deals an AoE holy HP attack 3 times that deals split HP damage. While active and dealing brave damage to multiple enemies, grants the party a 10% HP damage up and HP damage cap up. Now his FR conditions are as follows: a 20% increase whenever the teammate uses a holy ability, a 30% increase whenever a teammate except Kuja attacks multiple targets, and a 50% increase whenever Kuja attacks multiple targets. So should you pull on the upcoming Kuja banners? Now we're gonna start off with the returning LD units, which is Lion and Deuce. Now with Lion, she is a damage dealer with a follow-up, and her damage output, in my opinion, is not too bad for her being an LD only unit. She is able to dispel one or all enemy buffs, which can be convenient depending on the type of fight that you're going up against. So if you already know that they love to grant themselves buffs, then Lion is a good character to consider putting into your team comps. Now, depending on what ability you use, so if you use her EX ability, that would dispel all enemy buffs, but her follow-up attack is the one that does dispel one buff. So at least you know that whenever you are using Lion, you are always going to be dispelling one enemy buff. Now with Deuce, she is a magic support unit. She solely focuses on supporting magical units, and she does provide brave battering / shielding. Now of course we do have our BT units that provide overall fantastic support, auras, etc, etc, but Deuce is kind of like there, like if you want to add a little bit more to it. So she's actually not too bad to pair up with magical DPS characters. Now for Kuja, I do feel like Square Enix is holding back on the potential that Kuja could actually be a very strong unit in this specific game. I don't know about FF9, I've not played FF9, but like in Opera Omnia, Kuja is honestly disappointing. If you want me to be 100% honest with you, like he is pretty disappointing in this game. So aside from the rework that he got, which I don't even consider that to be a rework, because that's something that he should have had a long time ago. So they definitely could have gone a little bit more with a rework and given additional HP attacks with skill 1 and skill 2 and his EX ability. Yes, his LD ability deals 7 HP attacks, but like it's not like you are always going to be constantly spamming all of his LD uses and then you're pretty much stuck with the rest of his skills. So with Kuja, with him being a holy enchanter, honestly that's really like the biggest thing about Kuja, is just that he is a holy enchanter. He also does provide ways to be able to deal higher brave damage because of the fact that he does provide elemental weakness damage up. And since Kuja is able to holy enchant, you're pretty much going to be gaining that increase in brave potency because of that additional elemental weakness damage up that he is providing. So aside from all that, like, I feel like, again, Square Enix is just holding off on the potential that Kuja can actually be a strong character. And to be honest with you, I don't consider him DPS at this point. Like, he is more so utility, and the only utility that you are going to be using him for is going to be for his holy enchant and the small party ores that he provides with his overhead, which does include that elemental weakness damage up, and that's about it. Like, his BT effect before they added that HP damage cap was only focused on increasing brave damage and brave damage cap. It did also provide party holy enchant, but you already had that with his overhead, so I mean, it's nothing that you really need to be too concerned about. So it's not really anything special. And the sad part is that with Kuja, like, yeah, you can make him look decent if you pair him up with like characters like Core, Kane, Young, you know, so on and so forth, that is able to add more damage after his own turns or even during the BT phase. But outside from that, it's not really all that, and it's actually pretty disappointing. Like, I actually greened Kuja when he got his FR on my second JP account, and I regret greening him. Like, that's how bad of a character that he is now. And again, I do feel like Square is really holding out on the potential that Kuja can actually do. Like, his skill 2, his ultimate ability, like, can easily do like 6 or more HP attacks, because it definitely has the brave hits, but it's definitely missing the HP attacks to back that up. So yeah, his like overall kit right now is not really the best. Now, when you take a look at his FR is definitely more so for him, only because you are getting a much higher percentage with Kuja, ranging between what, 70 to 80%. And then for your teammates, it's going to be ranging between 50 to 60%. Like, I would rather use Penelo's FR or any other character's FR instead of Kuja's FR. So I feel like his FR is not really all that. And also the fact that they made it so that if you are attacking multiple enemies, you only get a 10% increase in the HP damage up and HP damage cap up while his FR is active. And to me, that's not really all that, especially when we've had FRs in the past already, like, take example, Machina's, who provides a 50% HP damage cap up. So to me, in my opinion, like, it's Kuja for what he actually received and for his FR and just everything in general. Like, yeah, his FR conditions are easy to me, but the percentages are not there to back it up. I do feel like Kuja is going to be a big skip, even for myself. I'm not going to be pulling on a banner, and even if I do manage to get his FR under free multi, I am not going to build it. It's just going to sit in my inventory until the day that I need to get a high power stone, then I'm going to just sell it. So, yeah, in my opinion though, I would honestly pass up on Kuja, especially because we do have FR Echo next month. The community live stream was already announced for this coming Monday, and so we are going to be moving into that new era where FR Echo is going to be pretty important, especially for future fights months ahead of time. So Kuja, unless he is a favorite of yours and you want to have him, that's all on you. But for anybody else, I would personally recommend that you not pull for his FR or his kit in general. So I would honestly much rather use Lion over Kuja. So, but anyways though, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Again, let me know what your pull plans are going to be for the upcoming banners, if you're going to be pulling or not. And of course, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.